Well, it is 12:23. I'm sitting outside in the parking lot in the truck. I decided to come out here so I could make a couple phone calls. Kathy's been in there for a while. She's still waiting to see the doctor, she said. So it was an 11:15 appointment. And we even got here a little earlier, but it's been a while. So I thought I'd come out here and, do a video. But anyway, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about things. And I had gotten some lipstick out of my purse and I noticed something. I thought I'd share this with you. It's kind of a weird story. It's true. Anyway, when my husband was alive, he loved anything that was cherry flavored. Anything cherry. He didn't care for strawberry, but he loved cherry. And so, I got this, those little lip glosses that you buy in, the store. And it was cherry flavored. And he used to use my lip gloss, just plain, clear, but it's cherry flavored. When he was actually the last day of his life, and he was in hospice, and I was sitting next to him and holding his hand. He didn't even, I don't know. I think he knew I was there, but he was out of it, really. Kathy was there with me, and I took out, his lips were dry. I took this is the exact one, and it still smells of cherry, and I rubbed his lips with it, and he went like he could, like he knew, like he felt the cherry flavor, the smell. It's slightly sweet, not really, but a little bit. So it's pretty heavy. I know that's a heavy thing to share with you guys, but I keep this with me in my purse. And when I use it, I don't use it a lot, but every now and then I'll put it on and I'll remember that his lips, he had it on his lips the last day of his life. And yeah, that was a heavy day. As a matter of fact, he had his wedding band on. I lost the wedding band. That's the one I lost. But anyway, he had his wedding band on, and Kathy said, "You need to take that wedding band off of him." So I did, and I put it on me. And he died that day, later in the afternoon. So I have a warm memory. It's a sad memory, but it's a warm memory of the lipstick. It's not lipstick, lip gloss. And I remember him, when I put it on his lips, you could tell he felt it and the flavor and all, I know that's kind of a weird, sad thing to share with you, but I was just thinking about it. Why not share it with my friends? It is amazing how many people from YouTube have become my true friends, my real true friends. Some in person, some have come to visit me and become real, true, in life, big hugs, people that I love and are friends now for life. And there's even some that I haven't met in person, but I've shared with them and they've become part of my friends in my life too. And, because sometimes you can, I think so, you can, or I can, feel someone's heart, feel someone's essence without even meeting them in real life. When I say real life, I mean in the flesh, because it is real life. I'm sharing with you real life. And yeah, I'm a YouTube creator, but I'm a YouTube creator that shares the truth of how I really am. Even when you do meet me in person, this is who I really am. I don't put on you know, any kind of air being something that I'm not, or I don't plan a lot of what I'm gonna say. I wish I did more. Sometimes I'll think about something I want to share, but generally speaking, I just, you know, I kind of like, I just speak whatever's in my heart or my mind or what's going on. I'm in a much better frame of mind right now. Thank goodness, because I was feeling low. I just feel like everybody has their days. You know, we all go up and down in our emotions and our, you know, feelings. And I think it's really, really difficult in the summer in Texas because it's 105 degrees. Right now, the car said, I don't think it's quite that hot. Maybe in reality it might be 102, but it's 105. That's what the car says. It's been sitting in the sun. And I just, you know, how can anyone, I mean, there are people that love that kind of heat, but most people, no, it's too hot. It's too hot to enjoy the outdoors, you know. The window's hot, you know. You have to have air conditioning, and I don't know how people lived years ago, you know, when people didn't have air conditioning. I don't know how that, I just don't. I guess people have grown into air conditioning and through the decades. Oops. I've got a buzz in my window. I've got all this electric buttons for the windows, and one of them sometimes just buzzes the whole time. Anyway, yeah, I don't know how, you know, in the old days, before cars, before, you know, really in the old days, how people handled it, but I guess because it was not ever in their life, they didn't know any difference. But, you know, like in the desert right now, it's even hotter. And I'm so glad that, you know, time goes kind of fast. I mean, I'm glad that this month's gonna go by fast. Yeah. I don't go on my little vacation for, I guess it's gonna be 14 days from now. Because today's what? The, whatever. I know I'm going on a Wednesday, and it's not next Wednesday, it's the Wednesday after. And that's gonna be good for me because that'll break up August. And then all of a sudden it's September. And September starts to break. I think the weather starts to get better. Yeah, the weather starts to get a little better. Someone I think is parking right next to me, and I'm talking. Looks like I'm talking to myself. Here they come. Beautiful Dodge Ram. It's a Ram 1500 diesel, which is a nice vehicle. This is a Chevy Avalanche, but when I first met my husband, he had a Dodge Ram, like a Hemi. It was a Hemi. Always nice trucks. He was a classy man, he really was. He kind of looked like the Marlboro Man, you know, that kind of, because, you know, he lived in Wyoming half the year and Florida the rest of the year. So, he had that look, you know. The first date he came over to my house, he had a pair of jeans with boots, really nice boots, and a shirt with a jean jacket. And I'll tell you what, he looked like the Marlboro Man came to pick me up. And that's a good memory. I remember that. I was so smitten from the moment we met. And when he would come, he would like, his work made him travel outside of the area in Tampa Bay area. He'd be like traveling, and he'd be coming to get me, and my heart would just be rushing, just like I was a teenager, you know. By the time when he finally got to the door, I mean, I was so happy and excited. And it's like, I'm not usually that way, but with my husband Mark, I was that way. I was. Every time I could not wait. Or Kathy and I would do weekends, we would do our arts and craft shows, and sometimes we would spend Saturday night or Friday and Saturday out of town because we were maybe a 2-3 hour drive away. And I mean, Sunday evening, I could not wait to get home and to be there, and he would take care of the dogs, and he would light candles and when he cleaned the kitchen, it was sparkling clean. He was really good at that. And he would just make sure everything was perfect. Sometimes he'd have flowers waiting for me. Sometimes I would open my suitcase and there'd be little love letters. Just little, post-it notes saying, I miss you already, or I love you, or, someone's thinking of you, be happy. Just little notes. I don't even know when he did it, but he did it. So, I lost him. But some people never have that kind of a beautiful love in their life. So I was grateful. I'm grateful that I had him. And I wished I could say that I had him for 30 years, 40 years, but, 14 years. We were together 14 years. Not long enough, really, but very grateful that I even had that, because before that, I've had other relationships, but nothing felt like this. Nothing. No one ever made me feel quite like he did. Well, anyway, I thought I'd share a little bit with you while I'm sitting here waiting for Kathy, and I'm just reminiscing, really. I'm tasting the cherry on my lips. So I painted a hummingbird. I will show it to you before this video is over, but it is sold, and I'm very grateful, and I love it. I kind of, I wouldn't care if I didn't sell it. A lot of my paintings, when I sell them, I'm kind of like sad, but I at the same time, I need the money, and I'm really grateful to everyone that's ever bought anything from me. But this little hummingbird was real pretty, and it took me hours and hours. Honestly, painting is a lot different than making jewelry. It is painstaking, because when I paint, it goes through these stages where I think, oh my God, this is not going to work out. I cannot get this to look like I want, or I can't get the colors right, because I don't have all the paints I need. I'm going to see if we stop today, because I want to make, someone's asking me for pink peonies flowers. They're such delicate, soft, beautiful pink. I don't have that color. And even if you can take red and white, and you make pink, it's just, I've looked at the peonies and they look really difficult. Of course, the hummingbird was difficult too. Some things are easier for me. But anyway, I am going to see if I stop today, maybe if we have a chance or we have the energy, I'll go to the craft store and see if I can get some pretty pinks. I have pink, but it's like a bright pink. And you can water, it's kind of watery. The best paints you can buy, in my opinion, are in a tube. They're thicker paint, much richer and creamier. You can buy the little, and I do buy those too when I'm, at Walmart. The only thing you can buy is like little bottles. You got to shake it up. And it's watery paint. It's not as good. So, yeah, and paint's like, each tube of paint that you buy is going to cost you between $3 and up. It just depends on how good. You don't usually buy the best. I buy like, the tubes, the most inexpensive tubes of paint. They come in, so I do spend a lot of money on paint. Paint's not cheap. Not good paint. And even canvas, I don't use the best. I try to, you know, I can't, I really can't. I buy 8x10s. I buy two kinds of canvas. The thin board canvas, which I enjoy painting on, and the, I guess it's a 1/2 inch covered canvas, which they're not the greatest canvases, but that's all I can do right now. Anyway, these are the things I'm thinking about today. I'm sharing them with you. I hope you enjoyed this part of the video, and it is already over. This is 16 minutes. Sometimes I have to edit a lot out, because otherwise my videos would be like 45 minutes long, and that's way too long. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm not sure how much more this video will have, but we will be seeing ya before we leave this area. This video is just random thoughts, and I hope you enjoy it, because I just shared myself with you, and I thought maybe I'll just upload this random thoughts video so that it's not too long, and then I'll make another video with other things that are happening today and around. Okay, so hope you enjoy it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Well, this is the hummingbird painting that I painted last night, and this is a gift I got myself. It's a basically it's a box that has places for paints and brushes and a place to paint, so no matter where I go I could actually paint. Isn't that nice? It was on sale at Michael's. Normally $42. I got it for $17. And I'm very happy about it. This pretty painting is going to live in Wales with Patricia and her husband John, who have already gotten 2 other paintings, and now they have this one. So I'm very excited and happy that it's going to go to you, Patricia. Thank you so much. And I tell you what, it was like birthing a baby. I don't know, it's not that easy sometimes. But if I go at it long enough, it comes out. Tonight is Big Brother, and I'm getting ready to watch it online. Kathy will be over. I've got some pineapple to share with her. And we had a very nice day. And I've got to ship out that painting this week. Tulips. I still have the dog, the blue doggy, and the big beautiful bubble heart for sale. So I'll try to do another one. I just bought some paints, and I'll see what I can get going. Anyway, this is the end of this video. Thank you again for watching my videos and giving me a thumbs up, comment, and all that stuff, because I love it when I know you guys love it. Thank you.